A popular time for New Year's resolutions. You know, the new year, new you, that's what they say, right? One of those might be to drink less.
Yeah, many practice dry January, as they call it, to try to cut back on their drinking and give their body a reset, right? News 3 anchor Party Cruz is out in Norfolk at an alcohol-free happy hour and brings us more on the options that are available to you.
Chris Simmons is the owner of Ceremony, a dry bottle shop. He hosts alcohol-free pop-ups for people who are giving dry January a go or are simply cutting back on their alcohol intake. Ceremony is Hampton Road's first shop focused on non-alcoholic beverages.
What kinds of things do you have in your shelves?
These are drinks that are formulated kind of in the same way as a spirit, but they're not trying to be a gin or trying to be a tequila.
From wine to whiskey, mixers, and mocktails, Ceremony offers all of the flavor without any of the alcohol or the next day hangover that can come with it. According to data from Civic Science, nearly a third of the population is likely to put a cork in their drinking habits during dry January.
It's important for us to meet people where they're at. Everyone's on a journey. Some people are completely abstaining from alcohol. Some people are moderating their alcohol intake. Some people only feel the urge to have a drink in their hand in social settings. And so Ceremony is really about finding a way to live the life that you want to live.
But that all or nothing mentality isn't always easy.
I think there's this idea attached to it that you just wake up on the 1st of January and just go cold turkey. We recommend for people to do what's viable for them.
Dr. Schiffman at the Bon Secours Liver Institute of Hampton Roads tells me alcohol use and abuse rose sharply during the pandemic, and some never broke that habit.
People that drink alcohol every day, they don't have to drink excessively, but they drink a sufficient amount every day. Those toxins can slowly build up, and over many years, many decades of seemingly being a social, everyday drinker can eventually lead to scarring of the liver and cirrhosis of the liver.
He tells me the liver is a vital organ that helps process your food to produce energy and clears out waste products correctly. So cutting back on alcohol, even if just for a month, can give your liver the time it needs to repair itself.
Well, if you've been a regular alcohol consumer, stopping for a prolonged period of time, such as a month, will allow your liver to start cleaning up any mild liver damage that's been occurring over the year.
1 in 4 of the patients they see at the Institute have alcohol-induced liver disease. Dr. Schiffman says when he suggests his patients cut back on alcohol, they've seen improved blood pressure, sleep, mental clarity, and boosted energy.
The liver is the only organ in the body that can regenerate itself and repair its injury. But it can't do that if it doesn't have a day to do that.
According to the American Psychological Association, those who participated in dry January ended up consuming less alcohol and practicing healthier alcohol habits throughout the year. And experts recommend for a successful dry January, trying it out with a friend. That's why I decided to invite my photographer, Michael Woodward, out for a drink. Cheers! And you can still attend those happy hours, just with a little less booze.
They just offer this same type of experience where you can sit down with your group or your table and just, have the same type of community bar type experience, but not have that alcoholic drink.
And if you're wondering about pricing and taste, there's not too much of a difference there, just some subtle nuances.
I think with spirits, for example, drinking a spirit neat, you'll be able to tell the difference. You won't have that immediate burn from the alcohol. But when you're building a cocktail and you're making something well balanced, it's so much like the real thing. Never been a complaint.
And if you still find yourself yearning for that cold beer or calming glass of wine as a nightcap after a long day at work, it's an option you can still get with alcohol-free spirits.
We have a category we call functional, and these beverages contain functional ingredients, herbs that make you feel a certain way without making you feel intoxicated. For example, we have a beverage with ashwagandha in it, which has mellowing properties. It's a great option.
You know what they say, you don't know if you'll like it unless you try it. And with alcohol-free beverages, it's easier than ever. Reporting in Norfolk, I'm Party Cruz, News 3.